welcome back to Modern Herbalist. First things first, apologies for not having uploaded that much recently. I've just had a million things going on in my life, to do with other areas of my work life and with my house and so forth. So I've just been a bit busy, but I've been keeping the garden going and I'm really looking forward to getting back into it, especially as we're now entering summer here in England. And honestly, the garden is just doing so well, I have to show you. And there's been some great news as well. So those of you who have followed the channel, you may remember that I had this lime tree I'd been growing, and over winter, I think it was because I had it indoors, it completely defoliated. And I'm so pleased to report that as of summer, it is starting to recover and it's putting out new leaves, and this is really fantastic. I'll have to show you that. In general, the garden is in excellent state, and I'm actually on the verge of marketing my first product now, which is just pouches of lemon balm. Okay, I've been putting this together, and it's basically ready to go to market. I've been trialing it a little bit, so I'll walk you through some of that later. But the garden itself is just doing absolutely fantastically. Everything is, totally in bloom right now. The lime tree's recovered, and I've got a few extra plants, and I've been trying to propagate a few other things, such as Lemon Verbena, for instance. We'll have a look at that in a minute. So I'm just going to show you the garden now, because everything is just fantastic right now. So here is the garden as of the moment. I do also have some lovely roses over here. So here's the garden, and let's just have a look at how everything's getting on. So you may remember I've got my 3 lemon balm plants. These are just doing, fantastically, completely bushy, abundant, verdant. I've been using a lot of this for tea, and it's basically ready. It's saleable at this point. I've been preparing some of that. We'll have a look at that. I've got these thymes and lavender. They're just looking wonderful, as you can see. I have these oreganos. I actually lost an oregano to some wind. Literally the middle pot here just blew out into the garden, and it became dislodged and it died. But so what I've started to do is put rocks and pebbles at the bottom of the pots before I put the soil in, so nothing gets blown away. These are looking very leggy. I might have to take a cutting from this to start growing the third one. Anyway, they're doing fantastically. This was the peppermint that completely froze over during winter, and as you can see, absolutely no issues there. It's just looking wonderful. I was concerned about it because, yeah, it completely froze over. So we've also got, these are the spearmints. You may remember I took a spearmint cutting a while back. This one was, actually I don't even know at this point. I think this one was the cutting. The Cola Artemisia, looking a bit scraggly, but I think it's doing okay, but not looking the best, I have to say. But it hasn't died or anything. We'll see how this turns out. This is the Lemon Verbena plant I've been working with. This is a failed cutting. I tried in soil, and it's not just because it's bone dry out here, although it is bone dry out here. I was watering it and everything. It just didn't root on time, before it dried out. Basically, I don't know if it would have helped if the soil was more moist, but yeah, I've been trying to propagate this Lemon Verbena I've actually done this a few times, it just hasn't worked. So I've actually tried propagating it in water recently, and I've had much better results there, which I'll share with you in a minute. And the absolute best bit of news is that the lime tree, which completely defoliated during winter, has, look at this, isn't it fantastic? It has recovered and it is putting out leaves. I wanted to catch the initial phase of this because it looked really weird in the beginning. All the leaves were black. I'm guessing that's probably normal. They were all black. They've just started to green now. So it looks like it is well on the way to complete recovery. How cool is that? If you haven't seen, go check my older videos where the lime tree completely defoliated, and then I performed some really radical surgery on it, chopping off all of these branches. So that has actually completely recovered. So as you can see, garden is in a wonderful state actually, and it's fantastic out here in summer in England, about 30 degrees Celsius right now. I'll just take you indoors to check out the lemon verbena cutting I did in water, and at some point soon I'll have to show you the first product, the lemon balm pouch. But for now, let me just show you the lemon verbena cutting. So here it is. I just put it by the windowsill and put it in this little glass. And as you saw outside, the ones I tried to propagate in soil were simply not having it. So if you're trying to propagate lemon verbena, give it a go in water, because this has been getting on much better. As you can see, it's still alive. Some parts have died off, but it is still alive. And we've got, these are new leaves at the top here. So this is all really good signs. And then today, just today, I noticed this. A root has sprouted. So this is of course really what we want to see. So this is just excellent. This is the proof that it's, you know, still alive, developing, and indeed rooting. So once there's several of these, I will attempt to put it into soil. I'm really worried about that step because all of this could have been for nothing. It might just die once it hits the soil, but I'll try to be careful about it and we'll see. So that's the state of the garden for now, folks. Hope you're keeping well. Everything is going splendidly here, to be honest, and I'm really looking to enjoy this summer and yeah, get some gardening done. Catch you later, folks.